from Charlotte, North Carolina, at a combined weight of over 660 pounds, Rody Rob, Adam Bomb, Bionic Brian, the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. This one is episode number 537, according to Brian.
I got something in my eye.
I have lost track, so my executive producer has lost all his mind. That is Rody Rob in the background there.
Hi.
All right.
That's
and
what I got.
Bionic Brian is also here with us.
I guess I'm in the PC now. Is that where I am?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
You're following COVID on tour. So I want to welcome our
He's quarantined.
Hi.
Yeah. I want to welcome our AEW discussion group on the Facebook.
On the Facebook. On the Facebook, you know, when you count to 5, make sure you use your abacus.
Thank you for joining us if you're on the Facebook AEW discussion group. We are also streaming on YouTube. Who are our lieutenants on that chat board over there?
Oh, am I reading the chat board?
That
You're-
was
you're
what
on
was
YouTube.
that
That's
was
what we
what was
talked about.
discussed in
I
the
thought-
production
right?
meeting.
I thought that-
Executive producer.
No, I said that was a mistake, but okay, here we go. We got Bus on the board, Daniel Price, Christopher Stikelether. The Harley Boy says, gonna listen in the morning, heading to bed now. Love you guys. Love you back, bro.
Yeah.
Indy Taker is there. Sealer Stout is there. Andrew Gonzalez, our friend, is there.
Oh,
And there's just thousands flooding in as I speak.
millions.
Welcome back, Mr. Gonzalez. Haven't seen you in a bit.
Do you not have it open on your side?
I do not.
I have Facebook open on my side.
Oh, so you're really making me do work.
I'm making you do something you should have done 2 hours ago.
I'm
but-
the host. I read for you on Mondays.
Yeah, you can do a couple things at once.
Oh.
right?
Anyway,
No.
this is our normal show. We're going to discuss NXT and AEW side by side and find out who won Wednesday.
Nobody.
Nobody. No. Anyway, starting off with the curtains on both sides, we have a car attack earlier today for Cameron Grimes on Damian Priest to make this feud seem like
We care.
we care more. Grimes beats Priest. They're playing up the storyline due to the injury.
I focused not on that match.
And why did he focus not, Brian? It's because he was looking at AEW during the Lumberjack match. Because, Rob, you've been salivating for a while over Luchasaurus
Yeah.
and Wardlow finally getting.
I don't really feel like my thirst was quenched with that match.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Why?
It wasn't
like,
bad.
someone giving you a half glass.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was like, this is going to do me good. This water is really clean. But,
Yeah.
a full glass is what really would have done it for me.
I don't know how you could say that. I mean, they went all around the
Yeah,
ring.
they
They
did
fought
stuff. They
everywhere.
did that, yeah.
They involved the Lumberjacks.
Yep.
They were a big part of it too. You know what it is?
Super
I think
Jungle
spread-
Boy, MJF.
the
There was
super
a
spreader
lot
event.
going on
Well,
afterwards.
yeah, but you guys hate the whole. That's what you hate. You hate the gang mentality. All the guys because they've been doing it for the past few weeks, right?
No, okay. Let's clarify this.
What?
Number one, the match was good.
Okay.
Right? I think it could have been much better for what we've been anticipating. Number two, we don't hate. I mean, hate's a strong word.
It is.
There's always a brawl on AEW every week. I
We
don't
just
hate-
like the frequency.
that's
that's you
maybe
guys, not me.
manicure it. Now, I mean, that's fine if you
I
like.
love how you want to distance yourself whenever we have good points. That's fine because we'll just look smarter.
Good
Yeah, no,
points.
it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This
sure.
is a very valid point. It weakens it. It waters it
Good
down when
job
you
in
have
Congress.
it every week.
Mhm.
You know, if you bring out a chair every week and hit Brian on the head with it every week, it becomes played out. Whereas out of nowhere, Brian gets hit once every 3 months. Now we're like, oh, damn, remember that chair shot?
Mm.
Rob wasn't
At
listening.
this point, the brawls are all,
I could.
I mean, it's when it happens every week.
All right. Well, I mean,
I know that's a
just-
little
just your
petty.
opinion. That
I
is
know,
petty.
I know, it's a little petty.
Yeah.
But in this instance tonight, Brian, this was an acceptable reason. They didn't have to leave the locker room. They're already out there.
Well, that's what Rob said, I believe, right? He said the reason they booked it was so that they could have a reason to have the whole beatdown involving like a bunch of different.
No,
Yeah, you did.
I didn't. What?
Yeah, you said that's the reason why they booked the lumberjack match so that they could have the big brawl.
Oh, so they could excuse it.
Right.
Yeah, I
Yes,
said
you
that.
did say
I
that.
said that.
He said
Check
it
the
off
fuck-
air.
I'll say it again.
See,
He
you go.
said it off air.
That's
Yeah.
something that we could do for next week, right? Like check the tape too, and then we could play that.
Brian wants to cite that he was right about something you said 2 hours ago when we started watching it.
Oh,
I mean, that's
Good
just
point. No, good point,
proof
Brian.
in the pudding.
No, it's
Yeah,
cool.
give him a
Thank you.
coin or something.
Yeah,
No,
Make him feel
no.
good tonight.
You know what, Brian? I'm going to give you something. I know. No,
no.
forever.
No,
Yeah. No, you don't know what it is.
I know.
No,
I
see,
I
everybody
do.
knows that our favorite sound. If you do something really good on this show, you get.
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this message.
It's a high honor.
That is a high honor to get a Roddy on this show. But we may have found a compliment or maybe even a superior award. And Brian, you're going to get it the
Yeah,
first
Brian,
time.
thank you for getting this
don't approve.
sound clip, by the way.
Here you go.
Good work.
Here you go, Brian. You get a Joey. Just the bad boy Joey Janela, and I couldn't agree more. There you go. There you go. You got a Joey.
Good job, Brian.
I
You're
don't
the
wanna
first
be
one
the-
to get a Joey.
I know I hate it. I don't want to be the first one.
You got the Joey. You're the Joey.
But that's a good
You're
thing.
the baby
in my,
kangaroo.
In my
Yeah.
mind, that's a good thing. In my mind, that's a good thing.
Okay.
A
we'll
Joey
get to
is
it.
really good.
We're gonna have time to talk about Joey.
When you
now.
go to
I-
Moe's,
I can't wait.
Yeah.
When you
Hey.
go to Moe's, a Joey is really good.
I look. I just want to put this out there. I know Joey is a member of the AEW discussion group that we stream live on. So,
Where you
No,
going?
I
with
hear,
that?
on.
I hear studio cats.
what?
No. You were gonna say just in case
No,
we
I'm
say
just
anything
joking. I'm
negative
just-
about Joey. It's more about the character, the wrestler. We have nothing against the man. We don't even know.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to get there for you.
Oh, I
you
was-
just stopped talking.
I don't-
No, I was fine,
I
but
don't
then the
think either
cat
of
came
you
in.
rascals
Yeah.
were.
Huh?
I think both of you guys were being bullies.
All right, I think we covered the
Really?
opening
be,
segments.
a, be a star.
Brian's
Rob.
pissed now.
Mhm.
We have a brawl at the end. MJF attacks Jungle Boy, and there's a little bit of brawl again. Of course, we're gonna have this is going somewhere if not to Fyter Fest with MJF and Wardlow teaming up against Jurassic Express. All right, good call, guys.
Caution says I like the Joey better than the Roddy, so that's a positive.
There you go.
bad boy Joey Janela, and I couldn't agree more.
Thanks, caution. All right.
It doesn't even make sense. That's why I hate it.
Look out! Yeah, look at him. Yeah.
I hate it because it's not even fun. Like what?
All right. Who
God.
wins?
Who wins?
NXT or AEW?
For what?
The first segment for the curtain jerk. It's obviously AEW,
AEW,
right?
yeah.
AEW.
Anything
It's-
with Cameron Grimes, I don't care about.
Yeah.
I like Cameron Grimes.
Well,
And-
that's cool. You,
and
you
I-
like a lot of people that I don't like.
There's a lot of
Clearly.
people involved in the other
You
segment.
fuck.
Following it up, this is just where we're going to go because it kind of played out. There was just a vignette here of earlier today, but we're going to tie it in. It's Robert Stone, Aaliyah, Rhea, the dumpster dive.
Do you have your board open yet?
No, he just has fucking Google.
Yep.
I could see his bullshit all the way from Orlando.
It's an app on the front of the
I'll
fucking
get there.
desktop. Just double click the app.
I haven't had a chance because when I've gone to you, you said one
just-
word and
just
he's
do it.
not paying attention.
just do it right
I'm
now.
not- what is- what?
Just
I'm
look.
locked in, brother.
Just look 2 inches to your left.
So
and
we
just-
get Aaliyah
Double
against,
click the app.
against Rhea,
God damn it!
and on the
Get outta here.
on the other side we have Sheeta and Red Velvet. Brian, where
What?
do you want to start here?
Red Velvet.
Red Velvet. Okay, there was no moves.
Oh, I hate you guys right now.
Sheeta had 2 offensive moves
Yeah.
and took down Red Velvet. So you want to talk about that first?
Yeah, because I
Okay,
figure
we
it's,
just
it's
covered-
fast. Exactly.
Yeah, we covered
You
it.
just
then.
did a great job of it. Well, we'll have to wait for Rob, so
Okay,
we might as
well-
well just go to the other one then.
Okay,
we'll come back to it.
So Rhea beat Robert Stone and Aaliyah.
Yeah.
And there's apparently going to be a rematch because Robert Stone wants it and Regal approved it.
Right? He's
I don't know why you came over here.
Where's
if you
Craig?
would freaking talk and give me a minute to stop talking, then I could set it up.
you can throw
No.
it. You can throw it to me.
This
Elliot,
is
but
all
Brian's
because
at the
you didn't
PC,
want to do your
had-
job.
You had hours.
right?
It was your.
Start talking.
Pre-production.
Red Velvet,
This
go.
is the 537th time
She's
that
a
we've
very
done
beautiful woman. I hate that they gave her nothing.
Not a single bit of offense.
Yeah, and not because she's a beautiful woman. Because I don't know. I get being a jobber, but fuck, can she do something?
This. Yeah, but it was afterwards.
I mean,
That was the
is
story.
she does Sheeta really need to be a 2-second, beat down? I mean,
Yeah, because afterwards she went and hit what's her
Yeah.
nuts?
okay,
Not
yeah,
what's her nuts. Who was
Yeah.
it?
that's
But
cool.
who was it? Penelope.
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 Yeah, I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, I'm just pointing it out.
Okay.
I know you're not mad. Let's continue this because I think I'm trying to figure out how to work when.
I don't know. Anaconda Vice is calling me a hater, so you know.
Why? I don't think you're being a hater.
All right. So Sheeta gets 2 moves. Aaliyah does not get 2 wins in a row. Not surprising here. It's
I was
Rhea.
I was upset by this.
No.
Why not?
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah,
That's too soon to get your
you've
second
already
win.
derailed her. She's already.
No. What?
Yeah, she She lost all her momentum. Charlotte killed that train.
She's having an intergender match next. How can you say that?
An intergender handicap
Oh
match.
shit! I'm sorry. It was so exciting. I forgot about it. I
What,
mean,
what do we
you
think
are a
about the
hater.
Robert Stone drunk? I mean,
I have no problem with it.
I love it.
Can he
I like it.
wrestle? Is
Yeah,
my
absolutely.
point?
Yeah.
Oh, he can.
bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, okay. He's
Who the
not just a
fuck-
bump taker.
Yeah, come on, man.
No, I've
Yeah, he-
never
He,
fucking
was- he
heard
was
of
in
this.
TNA. He
Yeah,
was on the
He
Indies
was in
forever.
TNA. He was on the Indies forever.
Now I
Is there an
realize.
echo?
I'm like, wow, Rob, really? That's why I kept looking at you. I'm like, you really know who this guy
No,
is?
I absolutely did. Yeah,
He's not a
Absolutely.
porn star, Rob.
Yeah, look, Evan Wright, my Evan Wright, my little bitch.
He used to,
He says Rhea Ripley is as cold as my freezer. They killed all the momentum.
he used to wrestle as Robbie Echoes.
Give him a
He
Joey
used
for
to
that
wrestle.
one.
He used to wrestle as Robbie Echoes.
See?
Oh,
And
I should.
as we have Rob echoing me.
bad boy Joey Janela, and I couldn't agree.
more.
That's
I
for you,
fucking-
Evan.
It's where's Greg?
He's gonna
We
be
need
yelling
some-
at us.
We need
All
someone else
right.
to.
You know
Let's-
we're gonna get
Let's
yelled
just
at.
vote. Sheeta, 2 moves, gets the win, or the Rhea Robert Stone, Aaliyah take
Rhea
one.
Robertson. Yeah, that.
Oh, Rob's going with NXT, Brian.
Yeah,
You know what?
NXT.
I do appreciate the job that Robert Stone is doing, so I'm going to vote Robert Stone as well.
Holy, just the bad boy Joey Janela, and I couldn't agree
See, now
more.
it doesn't even. It still
Yeah,
doesn't
now
make any
he's
sense.
gonna kill it in one night.
Right. That's the highest honor, so I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Thank you.
because Red Velvet got no offense. I'm gonna agree with you guys. I think NXT takes that here. I would have liked to see, and no disrespect to Sheeta,
Yeah.
but I would have liked to see some level of offense. Anyway, next we got kind of the weird one.
What?
We have Undisputed Therapy Part 2, or we have the Cody and Jake Hager press conference. I know we have a lot to talk about with both of these.
Yeah.
So where do you want to start?
Let's start with NXT and get that out the way.
All right.
Well, why do
so,
you say it like that?
Because I think the more interesting conversation is going to be the press conference.
Well, so you're already swaying the vote.
I'm not swaying the vote. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, you're like, oh, let's get this shit one out of the way. So what, we could
Go,
spend
go
time on
ahead,
this
Adam. Begin the topic, please.
Thank you, sir. We're going to talk about Undisputed. And once again, Roddy is in therapy. Kyle O'Reilly this time reveals himself, and Roddy is able to get into the trunk. Good for him.
Yeah.
I thought for sure that what's his nuts, Loomis was going to be the driver when they asked him to let him back out,
I thought so too.
but he gets out, and everything is well. Undisputed is back together. This wasn't as funny as the previous week.
I didn't
As
find
a quick take.
I don't know. I didn't find the previous week incredibly funny.
Okay,
It
I
had
agree.
it had a,
This
it had
one
a,
wasn't as funny.
Can you explain why?
Oh, then that's bad then.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What?
Can you explain why?
Wha-
Paint me a picture.
Why didn't find it funny?
Yeah.
I thought
Why didn't you?
I think Roderick Strong kind of overacts a little bit for that role.
I just don't like Kyle's beard.
Kyle's beard. Yeah.
Why it's a nice beard.
Yeah. It's
It's a fine beard.
beautiful beard.
Can you explain to me something? Because I must have missed something. How come Roddy didn't know that was Kyle O'Reilly?
Because he never looked at him.
That's it. That's kind of silly.
Totally it. And he was wearing a beret.
He did not look at him.
He was wearing a beret.
He did not look at him.
I mean, beret and a beard. That changes you 100%.
That's.
I mean, it's
100%.
It's 100%.
I can't
100%.
deny
I mean,
that.
people go on the lam for years because of a beret and a beard.
Yeah, so different.
All right, I can't argue that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. Moving to the other side. We got some fun here. So Cody comes out. Jake is late. Then he comes in late. I think it was a mistake to be a little petty town here to let Arn start and go on his little train. But
Wait, wait. You talking about the big throbbing vein?
Oh, no.
and by the way, Arn is sitting next to Cody on the tattoo side. And he's saying how he can see the vein in his neck throbbing and how it was growing. And, all you can see
Kayfabe.
is the tattoo.
Kayfabe.
Big giant vein. But he said that all in one sentence without the neck reference. So there was no reference to the neck in that one. He just says
No, but he brings up, he
in
he brought up the neck many times and the vein.
I know that, but when he said that specific phrase, did not have anything to do with the neck. He just said, "I saw that big giant vein grow," or something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, what else? What Cody said. Remember? It was like 3.
No, 3.
367, Rob.
Yeah, as a man, a fellow man with a lisp, Cody usually hides it fairly well. I thought tonight.
I
I
thought
now I can't talk. I thought tonight it was shown more than it ever has. And Cody, dude, every man with a lisp knows not to say those numbers, especially consecutively.
Will you say it for us?
No, I will not.
No, please, come on, man.
No,
It's like Roddy getting in the trunk. This
Yeah,
is
come
this
on.
is our version
Overcome.
No, I'm picking on him, but people with a lisp don't like to get picked on. So fucking back up.
No, but
What?
oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, be a star. Right.
Yeah, be a
Okay.
star.
You're right.
Well,
You're right.
we're just requesting you.
And I'm telling you that I'm not your monkey.
Yeah, we'll still book you.
Yeah,
So
maybe.
what do we think? I mean, do you think that? I mean, hey, Arn talked a lot here. I don't want to be petty or harp here, but I would have liked to see more Cody. And Cody gets cut off pretty much instantly by Hager. Looks like Brian's dropped his mind. I don't know.
He saw COVID running on the floor. Like, oh shit!
Get out of here.
And we see what I believe is Hager's wife, I assume, throw water into Cody's face, and Dustin and everybody's got to be held back by Cody, who's not losing his cool, even though his camp has lost their cool.
Yeah.
He hasn't. You know, the whole picture poses and the fist right here.
I didn't like this at all.
Why?
Not even. I thought it was way too much. It was way too much, especially for the TNT title. You just gave a more dramatic press conference or dog and pony show than you've ever given your main belt, right? And then you accompany with it some long-winded promos that really amount to nothing but a big throbbing vein. I mean, let's be serious. This was horrible. And then they come out and do the photo shoot.
Yeah, it had more of a UFC feel
Dude,
just because of Jake Hager, bro.
I know you love AEW. I know that's your boo.
I don't like.
I
Where
know
you're going.
that's your
I don't
boo.
like where you're going.
I'm not on this train.
You guys don't think that this segment was just a little bit too far out of reality?
No, have you ever watched a UFC one of their like
Yes!
their weigh-ins?
This is-
No, their weigh-ins, like the event.
I know.
It's a big press conference.
I know what it is. I've been
Are
watching
you
boxing,
sure?
and yes, I know what
Yeah,
a fucking
you've been
weigh
watching boxing, not UFC.
and UFC for a long time. I know what it is.
Oh.
We know what they were going for. What he's saying is
It's
The-
fucking
these-
professional wrestling. Let's just
Yeah.
be real. I
Yeah.
mean, there are certain.
Did you just hear what you just said?
Yeah, I did. 100%.
This is
those,
professional
let's be
SEO.
those
let's be-
two
let's-
things
Let's
don't.
be no. Do not say it's not real. That's not a fair statement.
Well, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Kayfabe, brother.
I'm just saying, let's be real as far as what shit is. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
We don't need. There is no massive press pool, right? You had PW Insider. Good job. We don't need some big massive press pool to do the announcement of the TNT Championship, the secondary belt on AEW Wrestling.
See,
I'm sorry.
you're being a hater.
Maybe.
Whoever said on the board suggested that you were being
No,
a hater. I
no,
kind of agree now.
this is one of those situations where I'm not hating as much as I'm disappointed. Like I've seen what they can do. They can do things better than this. This is Bush League Vince McMahon shit. I'm sorry.
I disagree.
This is Bush League Vince McMahon shit. This is some shit Vince McMahon would do, and then you would
Yeah.
shit all over.
No,
it.
that's not true.
Yeah, you would.
One of the similarities.
you would.
One of the things I do like about Jake Hager is that I like that he just had his who is it? Just his wife, right? Just his wife in his
Yeah,
corner.
no,
I'm just
right?
letting you guys go.
Yeah, go
It was
ahead.
just his wife, which is very similar. That's very real to
Yeah.
what's going on with the UFC right now because Darren Till and Mike Perry have a match. Not a match. I'm sorry, a
Steve
fight.
Perry.
No, Mike Perry.
So were they Were they doing a
Steve Perry.
parody of whatever's going on there?
Kind
Was
of
that a
because
di- what
Mike Perry is he doesn't have a whole he doesn't have
Steve
a corner.
Perry.
He does no Mike Perry. He doesn't have
Steve
a corner
Perry.
or anything. Mike Perry. It's
Steve Perry.
just his girlfriend.
Are they using the idea of it, or are
I
they
think
actually
so.
doing
No,
a parody?
I think it's a play off of it,
Yeah.
which I think is smart. See, Adam doesn't know that because he's busy watching fucking Peppa Pig and all that bullshit when he's not watching wrestling.
I'm sorry, I have kids. I'm not sitting alone in different
Don't-
cities
don't-
every week.
don't- why did you throw him off on a tangent? You know he'll
Who,
never
me?
stop. No, now he's going to be on
I'm
Peppa
trying to
Pig
bring
for
him
now.
down with us.
Jay Hayes says, I
least-
loved it.
least
You guys are a hater. Why not do a press conference? Evan Wright says, wasn't this a
Yeah.
press conference?
It was.
Yeah.
It's better. Okay. Can we agree that it's better than a contract signing?
I'm just look. I'm not saying that you can't do a press conference.
I'm not saying I dislike the segment. Rob is.
Yeah, I am. I'm not saying you can't do a press conference. I'm saying scale it to the appropriate size.
My thing was just I disliked Arn.
Well, and you were like, why is Allie there?
Yeah,
Yeah, and Allie made no sense.
But
like
Dustin
QT
was there.
Yeah, but QT's not.
But
But Brandy's there.
But
and
Brandy
and-
clearly does not want Allie around.
Why?
So why with and QT?
Wait, why do you say that?
It's been very. Did you not see it a couple weeks ago when Brandy said if Allie comes down to the ring in the title match that she's going to end up messing it up? She comes out, distracted QT, they lost the titles. So Brandy and her have been at odds because of that. That's the whole character.
All right, I might have to check the tape.
I'm 100% right.
I don't know.
As
Sounds a little
usual,
off.
you're way off.
Sounds a little off.
So again,
That's in your
that
interpretation.
is a weird one though. Why is Allie out there if QT's not? And Brandy and Dustin clearly blame her for them not winning the tag titles.
It's a great question for a great story. Didn't need to be a big press conference. I'm
No.
sorry.
Well,
Just
and
didn't.
you guys know QT was actually pulled from. Like
Yeah.
he was supposed to wrestle, but because of COVID, he was.
Are you fucking serious? Of course, that's what I
quarantined.
just was
I
talking
don't think he
about.
ever
Is
said it. I don't think he ever said it.
You never said it.
Okay.
Check the tape.
I
See,
alluded,
that
I
can go in the
alluded
segment
to it.
again. For
I
next week.
alluded to it.
Oh, look, I can tell that.
I love AEW.
Yeah.
I love what they do. I'm disappointed. I think this was beneath them.
Okay, so give me a vote: Undisputed Therapy or the press conference?
No, God, they're both kind of. I'm sorry. I'll give the thumbs up to. I'll give the thumbs up to AEW, because Jake Hagar's a lucky man.
Hagar.
Hagar.
It's not Hagar. The
Hagar.
horror.
Hagar's a horrible.
Here we go round. What?
Yeah, the Vikings are on Mondays.
Yeah,
Rob.
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Brian,
Hagar.
do I even need to break this tie? Doubtful.
No,
Mike
AEW,
Yeager.
man. I really
Yeah.
appreciated the UFC
It's,
weigh-in.
it's an easy one.
Mm.
I didn't love it, but I by no means hated it like
Agreed.
Rob.
Agreed.
I liked it.
Exactly.
like
Okay, no. Let me
Thank
jump in on
you.
this. Daniel Price says if it's Bush League, then Dana White's Bush League too, because he does it all the time. It's Bush League because it's fake fucking wrestling.
Whoa.
No. Not that wrestling is fake. I understand. It's because
You dug your hole. bro.
no, because the press conference is totally
I
fake.
can't mute him. I can't have.
No.
I can't try and save him.
He's got the power.
No, don't listen to my words and stop condemning me for something I didn't mean to say, and you know that. I'm talking about the press conference is fake as fuck. Is what I'm saying.
That's not what you said.
No, it is. I want my wrestling to be where I can get lost in the kayfabe. You know,
I liked it better than a contract signing.
Fine. Stop doing the fucking whataboutism. I'm not talking about the fucking contract signing. Just because you like one thing better than the other doesn't mean the other thing is fucking the greatest or even good.
So what's the third option? What's?
I don't know. I'm
Tab.
just trying to clarify
What?
here.
Tab. If you don't like Coke or
UFC
Pepsi, you get tab.
UFC is a major combat fucking sports league
Mhm.
that gets a lot of press. They do shoot fighting. They have press conferences that are attended by all the major journalism fucking shows and
So-
magazines in the world.
So did they. PWI Insider. PW
I don't-
Insider.
You know, I'm not going to hang myself on this. This is done here. Oh, go move on.
I mean, I thought we were having a conversation.
Yeah, Brian.
No, because I'm good. I'm good, man. Good.
All right, next segment.
All right.
Moving right along.
I'm in a good mood. I'm just trying to make a point.
We gotcha. Santos Escobar.
Mhm.
Big important thing here, guys. I don't know if you looked at the lower third, but no interim there as NXT UK has unfolded.
I never knew it was. I never knew it was.
Yeah, well, Rob clearly doesn't pay attention because
No.
it's fake.
You know, if there's any time to play that, you should hit that button.
Fuck you.
No, now I like it.
Santos Escobar against Jake Atlas. This was fine. It did what it was supposed to. On the other side, you've got a bigger story, even though these are both a little similar. You have the recruitment methods of the Legacio El Fantasma. I don't know if I said that
Oh, I just
correctly.
say it like that every show.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, of course, Dark Order. We have Sonny Kiss and Joey Janela losing to Colt Cabana and Brody Lee. Now, Dark Order was all in the fuckery here, if you will, to make sure that Sonny and Joey lost. I thought Sonny Kiss looked great, but Rob, how do you think Sonny's partner looked?
I feel like I should put my mic on mute.
Yeah.
You're just not saying anything.
Yeah, fucking mute him.
Yeah.
Can you mute him?
Brian's already gonna be
you don't have
mad.
the capabilities.
Brian's already gonna be mad at me at the end of the show anyway, and the board's but the board's ganging up on me now too.
Are they? Are
So,
they?
Huh? They're all saying I'm being like angry and a hater, and I'm like,
Well,
whatever.
Anaconda Vice says he's got a tampon for you.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, they're already saying that before we even talked about this.
Yeah.
Brian,
Yeah.
since
Go ahead.
Rob's worthless.
Yeah, I'm just no. I can go into it.
I mean,
Colt
this
Cabana,
yeah.
is he playing Brody, or
I'll
is
ta-
he falling into
No,
Brody's trap?
I'll talk about that. Go ahead.
I think he's fallen into his trap, right? I mean,
Oh no, yeah.
totally.
Because
He's playing
Oh
because
into
yeah.
it.
Rob, I'll steal your point.
I was going to, but I was going to let him.
Okay,
make the
you can
point.
do it
No,
if
no,
you
no,
remember.
No, no, no.
This is pimp and host. This is pimp and hoe right here.
Do you
No, no,
remember
no,
your
but-
point?
Yeah, he doesn't.
What?
You made a point earlier tonight. Colt Cabana purposely did not see all the interference that Dark Order did.
Right. They used the cronies to assist in making Colt think he won the match straight up.
On his own.
Right.
John
Yeah.
Silver and Alex Reynolds. Give them credit.
Okay.
Their names are irrelevant in the story.
Not really.
Okay, good. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. See,
It was
that-
your thought.
That was real quick, Brian. I'm back to hating you now.
no, but literally, this is a pimp and hoe story. You know, if you ever watch any of the documentaries on how women become, no, don't stop shaking your head. It's a good fucking analogy.
Okay.
This is not me being juvenile. Let's talk about pimps and hoes. It's a legit fucking kind of process.
I'm just waiting to see where you go tonight.
I'm not. Fuck it. No, a pimp like builds up his hoe to think that she is everything. No, this is true.
I jumped into this conversation because I wasn't listening to you, and I did not think that that's what you were talking about.
The pimp's love
Why are you talking?
is forever.
He's doing the bureaucracy thing with upgrade. Upgrade.
the board say?
I don't know. Talk about it.
Oh no.
So
Here,
so
let's see. Caution. You wrote something.
so eventually,
No, you're still going.
eventually,
He's gonna try and save it.
eventually, Colt Cabana is gonna be like, he's gonna be like,
Like
wait,
that
what did you
general
say? And,
from the army?
and then
Stockholm
and
syndrome.
Brody Lee's gonna slap him down like, shut up, bitch.
I don't think so. I think Brody's just going to treat him nice, and
That's
he's going to have him join, and then
But always manipulating him to.
manipulate. Fine, but I don't
Yeah.
think he's going to hit him. I don't think he's going to hurt him
I
physically.
think he's gonna pimp slap.
I don't think. I don't think he will. No,
Upgrade.
no. I don't even know what that reference is. What is that?
Are you serious?
Terminator?
I
don't
hate
know.
you. You know nothing about
Terminator
pop
2.
culture.
Yeah, I know a lot.
Murphy.
Oh,
Murphy Brown.
all right.
That's-
Rob broke me. Let's move on.
Studio Cats.
Santos Escobar and Jake
Yes.
Atlas, or Dark Order, and what is it? Bad Romance. Brian, you said Sunny
I
Kiss.
think that's what they're
Oh,
unofficially
okay.
going by.
I got to.
What?
I thought one person in that match. I'm just not going to name names. I thought one person in that match shouldn't be on my TV. That's all I'm saying, and I'm going to go ahead and move past that. I don't know. It could have been anybody. There's so many people.
Well,
in
it
that
wasn't
ring.
Sunny. It wasn't Sunny Kiss.
No,
No,
Who
no,
was
I
was
like-
it? It wasn't Colt Cabana.
It wasn't Colton.
No,
What about Brody?
Wasn't Brody Lee?
I'm a fan of Brody.
Was
So-
it Silver?
No, Silver's fine. Cool.
He likes Reynolds.
Mhm.
I don't know who it is.
I know.
Well, then we should keep going then.
Yeah, go ahead and move on to the next topic. Yeah.
All righty, the vote here,
I like that.
dinguses.
Oh,
We're
I-
voting.
yes. Before we moved on, that's how I was
You
closing.
pick it for me.
All right.
I-
Rob's obviously not going to pick anything involving Joey Janela.
and
So
No.
that's why
NXT.
I'm. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go on.
All right. So
Mm.
I'm going to break the tie. And I like everything that Santos Escobar is doing,
Yes.
but I'm a bigger Colt fan, so I'm going to go with AEW.
I'm
I-
going
can
to
I- wait.
AEW.
Can I vote?
You just did.
You never let me say it. I wanted to say Joey Janela and Sunny Kiss. AEW.
Did say it. Check the tape.
No, you just looked
Add
at
that
me.
to your freaking segment now that you're wrong.
Maybe I will. Check the tape.
And I didn't look at you, Brian. You're in Orlando. My
Well,
eyes
I
aren't
have
that good,
I have
especially
a
since I'm
camera.
still wiping tears from them.
Borash is holding the camera over here. 10 feet away, don't worry.
I wouldn't be near anyone with a rash in their name.
he's like the out of shape roadie that kind of sees the band sometimes.
Next. All
I
right.
know the band.
AEW's up 3-1. I'm going to try and corral these two.
Guys, I can get you in the PC.
Karrion Kross and Bronson Reed on the NXT side. And SCU and FTR.
FTR.
You add it together, it's Scroozer.
What?
Scroozer.
Oh, if you put them together.
Yeah.
Scroozer.
That makes sense.
It's a Scroozer.
Brian would not shut up the entire FTR SCU
No, he
match
wouldn't.
about freaking Kaz's hair.
Oh,
and
about
the fact that he has hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that blows me away.
Why are you paying attention to their hair, bro?
And then Rob wouldn't
Him
shut up
specifically.
about the fact that Daniels wouldn't pop his shirt off. 'cause
I think
he's
that was
got
me also.
quarantine
No,
bugs.
that was him.
That was
Oh,
I
okay.
said both of those. That was.
Yeah.
I'm as you can tell. I'm
Oh,
a-
you
I'm
want
a
to on
fashion-
air say something petty and negative about AEW because you were saying it throughout. both-
Sure. No,
you
I was
are
just-
like a Republican congressman. You're like,
What?
in the privacy of us, he's like, yeah, fuck that. And he gets
No,
on here, he's
no,
like,
I was
oh,
saying-
I love
He
it.
was picking on Daniels
love
the
it.
whole
I
time
love
for
it.
having a shirt, and he was
Picking
picking
on,
on.
no, that's how
and
you
he kept
interpret it.
commenting on Kaz for having hair.
I
I
love
was
it.
Kaz
complimenting.
was looking sharp.
I was
Yes.
I was complimenting Kaz for his hair. I didn't know that he
Yes.
can grow it.
Mhm.
He had a shaved head for years.
Yes.
And now all of a sudden he has this nice, cool, like, nice
Quarantine. He
sitcom-y
changed his look.
hair.
What's wrong with that, Brian?
we back on this?
I don't know. And then Daniels, obviously, I mean, it's been in quarantine, maybe, I don't know. He was wearing different gear, it looked like. Yeah,
Daniels is great.
he was great. The
yeah,
match
it's
was
fucking
awesome.
great.
I
And
think
he's got hair
missing
now.
the point.
Got
No,
hair.
he doesn't have hair.
So he
Anyway,
had hair.
No.
so real quick,
Do you guys want to come to the
what
PC?
was awesome about this is at the end of the match, FTR wins, but they call out everybody in the tag division, and then Butcher and Blade show up, steal their truck, and Rob, you want to take over on your probable Petty Town Award here with the timing of Butcher and Blade talking and in the truck to when.
Oh, well, I think Brian noticed that, but I was with him. I thought you meant the fact that the Butcher was driving a car, because we all know that he's
I hate you
drunk
guys.
always.
No, he's straight edge. That's why he was driving the car.
No, dude. He barely could keep his glasses on.
That's
He
why
was-
the blade.
he had to
was
sit
in the
down.
trunk.
He couldn't be out and say anything because he was so toasted.
No, he is
So-
straight edge, brother.
So yeah, they should not have shown the Lucha
Penta, yeah.
Brothers. Yeah, they should not have shown them so early. And
especially when one is returning.
yeah, and FTR should not have acknowledged them as early as
Right,
Yeah,
Cash
Blade hadn't
turned
finished
around.
his thought.
He'd
so.
still, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that would be something that would have been fun in a crowd with or a show with a crowd. There's a lot of pop there where they kind of come up behind them, but yeah, could have been better.
Yeah.
Could have been better.
No, that wasn't even anything. you
What
said
song
there.
was that, Adam?
That was not.
That was Richard Marx. You don't even know who he is.
Apparently, you don't.
Wow.
Burn.
All right. Haters gotta hate.
Richard
So Karrion Kross, Bronson Reed,
Dick Marks?
Karrion Kross showing that he's not just a Roman Reigns, for lack of a better term. He's gonna lift and pick big guys up, and he kind of manhandled Bronson Reed this whole match. He won by submission. He put the hourglass out there for Keith Lee, was it, or for
that
Adam
was
Cole,
Adam
Cole.
or for both? Keith was the one who knocked it down, right?
Right.
Okay. They're now fighting Keith Lee and Adam Cole. There a chance Cross gets involved here and we don't see a winner? We don't see a unification. Cross takes them both out.
And then what?
That's certainly in the cards right now. Yeah, I would say that's very probable.
I would think that's a cop out.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Where do you go from there? How does Cross officially work his way in if he just.
Well, you've got 2 weeks, so maybe Cross says next week he takes his claim instead of trying to do something in the match. He goes, I got next. Whenever you guys are done, I'm gonna take the winner. Maybe that's it.
Wait, explain to me next week who's. Keith Lee is facing who?
No, Keith Lee. That's 2 weeks.
That's 2
from now.
weeks, right?
That's
Okay,
2
so-
weeks.
so
They're
what
going
about- what
against
about next
Fyter
week?
Fest with that.
What about next week?
Next week we've got Stone and Aaliyah handicap against Rhea. We have a number one contenders match, fatal 4-way for the women's,
Okay.
and we have Loomis and Roddy in a strap match.
Oh, all right, so they're just okay. So they're not even involved.
Hey, who announced their date first?
Definitely AEW.
AW did.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
AEW did.
So NXT's on a
Now,
program.
since we're on the topic, NXT did bring up Great American Bash as being their next kind of thing that they're going to do. So they're doing throwback WWE in your house. Now they're throwback Great American Bash.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I thought it was poor choice. Maybe not as poor a choice as having your ring announcer
Oh, yeah.
there, but having Velveteen still in the promo package. And it was just a graphic of him.
That could have just been an error and somebody slipped up. Like,
Bro,
Yeah.
come on. They're a fucking billion-dollar company. You got to figure that out.
yeah, Justin Roberts being there is going.
That was weird. That was very weird.
For those of you that don't know what we're alluding to, we were talking about Monday night on our hashtag Speaking Out show, all about Justin Roberts
Yeah.
And the
And-
All Elite Hour, too.
and Velveteen Dream.
I mean,
yeah.
I would think at bare minimum they at least say to him, "Hey, why don't you just take a few weeks off?" At bare minimum.
Bare minimum. Bare minimum.
And if you're not going to just fire him outright, which I'm raising my hand to,
So am I. I mean, they have allegations. There's screenshots and all
But-
that shit. Like, the way
like-
they treated everyone else.
right when this comes out, you're just going to be like, "Oh, I mean, we're still fresh in this shit." Here he is, like live show.
Yeah.
Mm,
Don't,
not
don't buy his book. Buy his fucking book.
Anyway,
Especially this isn't it. So it's not true.
I forgot just to go back. I know Rob threw me off with the whole Joey Janela thing, but
Who?
I
Who's
forgot
that?
to tell you that when Lance Archer came out and destroyed Sonny Kiss and Joey Janela, apparently that's going to be a match at Fyter Fest as well. Joey versus Lance Archer. We haven't seen Archer since he lost to Cody.
yeah, Cody against Lance Archer. That's I'm really excited about that match.
Good.
I have to say that out of all the matches on the 2-day Fyter Fest card, that to me feels like the one that's going to give me the most.
The 2-day bathroom break for you.
No, it's going to be the highlight of
Wow.
of all of it.
I love this.
2 flushers.
He's finally coming around.
I can't wait.
See?
I can't wait. I'm gonna oil my body up.
All
Play
right.
some Def Leppard.
Perfect.
AEW is up 3-1. Here we got a vote. SCU and FTR, Bronson Reed and Karrion Kross. I'm going to go first. Karrion Kross and Bronson Reed, while there could be something great toward it in the end, it's got nothing here but him beating Bronson Reed. So obviously FTR versus SCU, which I told Brian I think are the two teams that match up the best in terms of style. SCU is very technical, just like FTR, so I liked it. Brian?
Even though I did like the NXT side, I did enjoy that match. Fucking
I know
Karrion
you're a big
Kross,
cross mark.
His entrance, the music, everything, it's all of it is just phenomenal. His mannerisms.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
However, on the AEW side, that was just an excellent tag team match.
It was such a good match.
Right, and they set things up with Pentagon and Ray Phoenix afterwards. And the Butcher.
I think
Bucks and
They gotta
FTR
fuck-
on the same team. That's weird.
I'm not super thrilled about this. I'm not. Look, I like FTR. I was looking forward to a match with them. I like Lucha Brothers. Looking forward to a match with them.
Yeah.
I like the who's the other ones? Help me out here.
Butcher
Beverly
Blade.
Brothers.
Butcher and Blade. I like them. Right. So 3 out of 4 I like. So I'm all down for a match. I know what this match is gonna be. I know what it's gonna be.
What?
It's gonna be flippity doo dah flippity a. It's gonna be spot fest from hell, and it's probably gonna be exhausting.
Yeah, with that many, I mean, he's on to something a little bit. With 8 guys, you're gonna have everybody just working to set up spots. I would rather see a legit tag match like we got tonight.
Yeah.
FTR and SCU showed us how good tag team wrestling can be when you've got guys that know how to tell the story and know how to work. There was false finishes. I mean, I didn't for 1 second think that FTR was not going to win, but the false finishes still built up anticipation. The times that SCU kicked out when I thought they were done for, I don't know. I'd rather see that than spot, false finish. No,
Wow. As fun.
so AEW's up 4-1. We got battling vignettes here. Here's an easy one. I'm just gonna spoil alert. AEW's gonna win this one. We have Bivens and the new AOP. They're mad.
Oh, come on. Give Bivens some love for his promo.
Okay, give the love before I go to the AEW site.
Yeah,
Go for it.
before you go to me.
No, I mean,
You don't have any notes. Give some love.
No, I'm just saying, as a manager cutting a promo with his tag team, I thought I kept waiting for him to fuck up, and he didn't. His moves were crisp. He was telling his story. He was being very poignant. I liked him in that position more than I actually thought I would. I wasn't a huge fan of this. I really liked him, so I give props to him. And his tag team is, it's what a WWE tag team is. It's very gimmicky to ethnicity, and it's what it is.
Right. Well, if you like them so much, what were their names again?
No, I didn't say I liked them. So
Oh,
I said Bivens. I like him.
oh, but what was for their names?
Shere Khan.
Into Sheer.
Shere.
That's-
Shere Khan's from Jungle Book, right?
No, what? No, that's their tag team.
Oh, Shere Khan.
No, Indus
I thought-
Sheer.
No, I know that.
Okay,
Well, what is Shere Khan? Isn't that?
I don't know
Jungle
what that
Book.
is.
Jungle Book, and I said that like 2 weeks ago, and apparently it's stuck in your head.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
wow.
you are a puppeteer.
He's living there rent free.
He is. He
Anyway,
is in there.
on the other
Him
side,
and Trump got a fucking duplex.
on the other side, I thought we had an amazing promo vignette, whatever you want to call it, here with the best friends and Omega and Page. Best friends going, "Hey, we've never won anything." That was underselling themselves. You got Hangman. Bit of this
Little sway, little sway.
little sway back and forth.
Yeah,
as
you went a
they're
little
talking.
far. I'm not. You're
Yeah.
not that far. Just maybe a little.
At best friends, we're talking about how Kenny and Hangman can't even get on the same page. They don't drink the same drinks.
Yeah, how dare
Look,
they?
I got to tell you,
A lot of it was fun.
Kenny, if you're listening, man, we're not supposed to drink that much dairy, bro. Any at all,
Really?
but we're not supposed to have dairy at all.
I think it's gimmick. I think it's gimmick milk.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm hoping that he's not a big milk drinker. That's not good for you, Kenny.
Nah, he probably puts like a teardrop in there and just dilutes the water.
Did I ever tell you the time I tried drinking a gallon in 15 minutes at Applebee's after training one time? I got there was a bet, $100 went to Applebee's.
There goes Brian making
Yeah.
it all about him again.
No, what? Telling you a story about
No, I'm
drinking
telling.
milk.
I want to.
I
Yeah,
ended up throwing up in there.
I knew that was going to be
Couldn't
the
do
ending.
it. Couldn't do it. Got about like 2/3 of the way through.
Yeah.
Went right to the bathroom
Yeah.
and puked everywhere.
Not supposed to drink it.
Nope.
No.
I didn't know it at the time. I was close. Sorry.
I think the best friends. I think a lot of this it feels weird because I feel like they're stealing some WWE playbooks here. This felt like the go home show before the go home show because Fyter Fest is still got another week out.
It did.
And
I even said, "Go home show," and you're like, "No."
Yeah,
You
I
don't
think
know
that's
your
when you said
dates.
it. That's right.
Go ahead.
It had that
Said
feel.
You're welcome to everybody for
Um,
knowing that.
Best friends and Omega get and Page.
I really like the
obviously,
promo though.
yeah, I really like that. It's going to get my vote over Bivens, who did a good job. But
Oh.
I mean, the fact that you're just recycling the whole gimmick. Here's a guy that can talk.
You can just
with
say
two
you like
guys
the
that
other one
don't.
better without shitting on the one.
Right?
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
AEW gets my vote. Rob.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. I thought.
All right, Brian.
Yeah. Wow. No, I want to hear what you have to say, Rob.
I don't remember.
I want to hear what you have to say.
He said, "Yeah, I agree." That's all we needed.
Yeah.
My problem is Malcolm Bivens. I'm pretty sure he was wearing a Dolph Ziggler on Monday Night Raw.
Why you got to
in
bash
the
him, man?
fan.
Why you got to bring that
Because I'm
down?
saying
Why you
that's
got to
what-
bring
that's
it down?
That's why I hate when they just take other people that
you
are
don't
on
have to
NXT.
bring it down to pull yours up, man.
Why can't he just be himself? Why can't he be Malcolm Bivens
that he was?
on Monday? No, he was wearing a fucking like Ruby Riot t-shirt.
All right, so we also have a
Yeah.
Taz.
Okay. Yeah.
We also have a Taz vignette here.
You made a good point.
we did.
Yeah.
He just steamrolled it.
He
Like
didn't care.
always.
He doesn't care.
I
Right?
wasn't listening.
That's even worse.
He was talking about T-shirts on Raw
Bro,
No,
you'd never make it in the PC
with that.
You see Bloom?
I want to talk about this. This is not part of the Who Won Wednesday. This is a little side topic here.
Yeah.
So,
looking at me like that.
Brian Cage comes out tonight. He has to take Moxley's position because Moxley has becoming secondhand contact with somebody who has contracted COVID. Now, WWE has a COVID outbreak, and they said it spread to their announce team, is what some have heard. Well, Dean is married to one of them. Oops, dude.
Dean.
Mox is married to one of them. So,
I wish you knew. I wish I knew you were doing this. I would have, given you the dirt sheets music for all the breaking news you're giving
Yeah.
us.
Uncle Dave. over
I'm
here.
trying to draw the conclusion here. If the Uncle Dave rumor and relating to the announce team is legitimate, obviously it's his wife is who he's talking about when they were alluding to. And then Brian said this was biological warfare between
Yeah.
the two brands.
Between companies. Seriously.
Like they purposely sent Renee home to infect their the other.
Why do you think Britt Baker was in a
Yeah, and who do you
right?
think?
Because Adam Cole is on the other side, so that's why they kept her separated. Why is she the only one? Come on.
And who do you think drove Renee home? Fucking Bill Gates. Yeah.
What?
How?
Huh?
Bill Gates.
Yep.
Seattle,
I know, but he invented all of it.
Or Washington. Skynet. Skynet's real.
Derek Connor.
Sarah Logan.
Wow. All right. So I just wanted to mention that. Also, Taz is doing a better job of being Paul Heyman than Paul Heyman is.
No, he fucking had like 3 times he should have stopped. We were like, it's not because he can't talk well.
You just
and
thought he
can't-
was yelling at you.
No, yeah, I did. I thought he was yelling at me. I
That's
was
a
like,
good
dude,
thing, though.
I know, but I'm just saying, there's
Sit up straight.
when you get to the climax of a sentence and you bring it all the way down is usually when it ends. And it was like, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. It just kept like, no. You were good to stop. You were
Like,
good.
like a Viking Raiders Street Profit segment.
No, yeah, sure.
Whoa, he
Oh.
went there.
Yeah, I'm not nobody's pocket, man. I
This
see
is
that.
Joey Janela and I. Hardy versus Ortiz.
Joey Janela, and I couldn't agree more.
That's what it is. I
Wait,
couldn't
when was the
remember.
last time we saw Taz's eyeballs, by the way?
Oh, dude.
I don't think I've ever seen him take his glasses off.
That was trippy.
Right? Look, he's going to.
I know.
Say,
I mean,
oh, no.
it like I don't know. I somehow transcended with Rob there. I really felt like Taz was yelling at me. He's got a physique similar to my grandfather.
I was
and
not
I was
in a-
like,
no.
what did I do? Did I spill the grape juice? And then we took his glasses off.
The fuck are you talking
it made it
about?
worse.
Bill Grape.
I don't know. What is he talking
No,
about?
him taking his glasses
Bad
off.
baby,
I'm
bad
saying,
baby.
when do you ever see that? That's how serious this was. That's why I feel like I enjoyed the promo. Yeah,
My
he had a
whole
lot
thing
of
though, Brian,
words.
if
What?
Cage loses, then all of this is too soon.
I don't think he's going to.
Just like Archer.
I don't think he's going to lose. Especially if Moxley can't go, having these issues. And stuff.
None of the Giants win on AEW. Wardlow lost. He was fighting Cody.
Well, dude, talking about.
When it's a big guy versus a little guy, the big guy loses.
I don't know what we're talking about right now.
Archer lost to Cody.
Keith Lee won
Wardlow
tonight.
lost to Cody. That's a different program. In
Doesn't matter, you can
AEW,
say
they
that.
they don't respect the Giant booking. All
So shut the hell up, and you will go to sleep. Or I will put you.
I didn't even do.
they've done it great. Sometimes, like Brody Lee, him losing against Mox. Mox beat him up very well, or very much. I don't know. Yeah, Bang Bang, thank you. Hardy and Ortiz. It was supposed to be Sammy, wasn't it?
Yep.
So, and Santana, of course, is there at the end. Post-match beatdown, of course, by Proud and Powerful, and the other PNP Private Party come to make the save. On the other side, Roddy and Loomis is advertised, but it's not what happened because Roddy ran away.
He got scared. He got cold feet.
And Loomis tried to get Fish, but Fish got away too.
Slippery.
He threw him back. Catch and release.
Yep.
Mr. Fish.
Fascinating.
I'm not exactly sold on Loomis, so I don't know if I care about him being involved with Roddy. And the Hardy Ortiz, I feel like they're going to have to do something here. They have Jericho and Hager already booked.
Mhm.
I feel like they were supposed to have Hardy and Private Party against the other 3 members of Inner Circle. And now they can't do that. So do they proceed with a 6th person, or do they next week try to get a 6th person added for
I
Inner
don't know,
Circle
man.
side?
I don't know. Well, didn't they announce the card for the most part for both days,
Yeah,
and that's not on there?
I don't know.
Well, you're the fucking host.
I got a bunch of matches added. I did not see that one.
Okay, so I
I've
mean, it
got
doesn't
Lance and Joey Janela. I got
Right.
Dark Order and SCU. I've got Lucha Brothers and Butcher and Blade against FTR and the Bucks. What I don't have is that, for sure.
I mean, it doesn't mean it can't happen.
Okay, thanks for the great analysis.
I mean,
I thought
hey,
you were
hey, bro.
you were supposed to be my expert. If this was Beat the Geeks, you just lost.
I'm in the PC. I've been studying and
Yeah,
handling.
what
NXT.
are you doing on the wrong side, Mr. Biased, Brian?
I don't know. I needed to.
You
I
do
need to
not
work
like
out.
WWE. Why are you
I
at
know.
their
that
performance
there's
center?
a gym. I wanted to
Did you
work out.
take
There
a
were some weights.
left turn at Albuquerque and
Yeah.
end up in
Wow.
Orlando?
Yeah, I took a left turn at Albuquerque. Yep. Now I'm fucking. Where is it? Orlando.
Orlando.
I'm in Orlando right now. Where I'm at.
Are you cleaning? Is that what they hired you to do? Clean?
Yeah, they gave me protective gloves. Here we go. Oh, I've got
All right.
gloves. Yep.
Hardy and Ortiz, Roddy and Loomis. Before we get to the main event, I want to get there and then I want to get out of here.
Do you?
Who's your vote for, Brian?
AW.
Yeah, AEW.
All right, cool. 6-1. AEW still winning. Even if there's some petty town moments, they're still kicking ass.
Mm.
We have Orange Cassidy and Jericho in a face-off. Again, no contract signing. Not a press conference this time. And Johnny Gargano, Finn Balor, Keith Lee for the North American title. Let's just get the AEW out of the way here because I think they both have a lot to talk about in different ways. One's a segment, one's a match. It starts off on the AEW side. We have Jericho talking. Imagine that. OC.
Wow. Well, why so negative when you say that?
No, I'm just
Right?
saying for him to talk first.
Imagine that. Okay.
I'm saying him talking first is not uncommon. But what is uncommon is Orange Cassidy doesn't say a word. He just attacks. By attack, I'm saying, his patented kicks.
Yeah.
And when he finishes, Jericho retaliates by smashing his glasses. And then Orange Cassidy really changed up a little bit here. He got fierce and he attacked Jericho, and they went around the ring and basically had almost a Falls Count Anywhere match.
And his ear exploded. That added.
Where did that
I don't
happen?
know.
Was that on the little camera scaffold shot like they kept alluding to?
I think so.
I thought
Did his ear get caught in one of those circles and that's when he came down?
I don't know.
It looked nasty.
I thought Jericho's whole direction in that promo was fantastic.
Yeah.
That you're not worth it. I don't know why they got you. Fucking great. Jericho's a fucking goat, bro.
Jericho can
Can't dispute it.
put anybody over in not just in a match, but in a promo, Rob.
Yeah.
Like he did here.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why he was saying his name a million times. Orange Cat. Orange Cat.
Orange Cat.
Orange
Freshly
Cat.
squeezed.
The champion. So also, I just want to follow up. This is coming from Bang Bus on the board. It's
Oh,
Santana
yeah, the board.
and Ortiz. He actually DM'd us against Private Party, July 1st, with Matt
Okay.
Hardy. So they're doing the Private Hardy type of deal. He'll just be in
I
their
know
corner.
Private Hardy.
But that was supposed to probably be a
Hardy.
six.
Yes. Oh, totally.
That's probably a smart move, because I don't think you should rush to just throw another member in with Inner Circle, and I don't think there's anyone that just fits add as sixth person here.
You think they're going to
Maybe Kip
replace him?
Sabian because
Yeah,
he's
right.
out of partner. Like, hey,
Then they have a girl in there too, and I think that would add it. That's a pretty
Ooh.
good.
not a bad.
I don't
hey,
hate that.
hey, they both lost their bros.
Right. Video cats agree.
Yeah.
I mean, PC cats.
Right on.
on.
So we have a fight ensuing between
So-
everybody there. On the NXT side, we have what they do a really good job usually with the triple threats, and in this case, they had Johnny Finn and Keith Lee, and Keith was booked like a monster for a lot of spots. I gotta say, I really like this match, and I really like the thought of Keith Lee and Adam Cole finally getting there. It seemed like they were teasing it back in Survivor Series range, but Keith Lee went after Roddy and took the strap from him. Now it's time for that to finally come full circle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about your circle thing there.
You don't remember?
About what?
When Keith Lee, it's the famous meme, he shoved
Oh,
Adam
yeah,
Cole
yeah,
out
yeah,
of the
yeah.
that was, I thought they were going to feud then. And instead, Keith Lee challenged Roddy
Right.
and went after the North
They just
American.
gave you a little taste. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Just a little taste.
Well,
Little
now
dabble.
I'm super excited. Now it's here. I hope Cross doesn't ruin it and he waits his turn.
I love the way that they portrayed Keith Lee in this match. I never really saw. He's a big dude. I mean, nobody's questioning that. But I never saw Keith Lee as a monster or necessarily a big man.
Well, he went against two
No,
light
not,
guys.
not a big man, but like in comparison, like some of the giants.
Brock.
I don't never considered Brock one of the giants.
All right, go on. I'm sorry.
Would you put him in the same fucking thing as Taker or Kane?
Brock?
No.
Oh.
Can't.
Keith Lee?
No, he's a big guy. I'm just saying, have you ever looked at him and thought he was a giant?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Have you, Adam?
No.
All right. Well, there you fucking
So-
go.
I mean, and I'm comparing him because of the athleticism in the frame, but I've always thought of him as like a Bam Bam Bigelow, and Bigelow is not one of those giant guys.
Yeah.
I disagree.
He was a heavyweight for sure. He was a big dude, but
He
he
wasn't
was
a
not
giant.
like Big Show. He was not like Kevin Nash. He was not like Kane. He's not like Taker.
Not like Hogan in the 80s.
Yeah, he wasn't even as big as Hogan.
Bam
know-
Bam Bigelow? I believe he's bigger.
Maybe weight wise, I don't.
I'll check the tape
he
on
was
that, but I'm
not
almost
taller than Hogan.
Hogan was like 6'8", bro.
No, he wasn't. 6'5".
Oh, he lost 3 inches
Yeah,
No.
he's 6'5"
and then lost
now.
like 2 more
Bro.
inches.
Anyway, agree to disagree because you're a jackass.
All right, dude.
Bask in his glory, man. Great finish here, Rob. The way it all ended. I thought maybe Finn might steal it.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. My point was what I was trying to make there before Brian derailed me was
Sorry.
is that because you had these two small dudes, the point's been made. I don't know. I'm just trying to say I really enjoyed how they made him look like a giant. These guys, how Finn, they were climbing on top of him like
There were two little guys
Like
who were
fucking-
about the same height as the ropes.
yeah, like gremlins taking down a cop.
I think it was an easy way to book it.
All right.
Strength versus speed.
But I agree with you. They did make Keith fucking monster.
But he's not a monster, right?
Well, but in this match, we can agree. We can agree. We can go in circles too. I mean, I have.
All right, who
I
won
have
the main
keys to
event?
The PC.
As much as I enjoyed Orange Cassidy and Jericho, I'm gonna have to go with the triple threat, and that's gonna be my vote. Rob.
Yeah, no, I agree. And NXT.
Okay, so 5-2 is our final score. I don't need Brian's vote, but it was probably for AEW, right?
No, it was actually I was gonna say NXT.
Wow.
I mean, they were both excellent segments.
Did you
end
talk
the
to
show.
them after the match?
Who?
You.
Oh, Keith Lee and all them.
You were right there. What was
Yeah.
the reaction in the locker room?
It was great. It was awesome. I mean, of course, we'd stay a bunch of feet apart, but it's just scary because all the shit a lot of stuff going on.
That's
here,
what y'all talked about the match.
man. What?
Mhm.
You guys talked about the match, but
A little bit. He told me what was going on.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know. I can get you guys in if you want.
Brian's not very good at this.
What?
Whenever we try to
Do you want to get a booking?
thinks he's good at it.
You want to get a booking?
Like rolling with it, but it doesn't work. Like the non-dad version.
Because he's the steamroller. He's fucking.
All
the
right,
bit killer.
so we got 2 awards tonight. We got Marked Out Moment and
Steamroller,
Petty
baby.
Town. We're going to do them for both shows, and we're going to figure out who won
I'm
Wednesday.
gonna roll all over you.
Some quick booking notes before we get there for
Right
next
there.
week. We're going to have predictions for the AEW side and a go-home show. On the NXT side, we have Robert Stone and Aaliyah against Rhea Ripley. Number 1 contenders match for Tegan Knox, Dakota, Candice, and Mia. Kelsey's nowhere to be seen in this 6. I think that's worth mentioning. I also think it's worth mentioning to piggyback off Rob's point that you may not have heard because it was off air. That, look at this. Charlotte's gone and the women's division is back. And then you got Loomis and Roddy in a strap match. I don't think Roddy approves of that one.
mm-mm. I'm not overly excited about
I'm not overly excited because I do enjoy Roddy's matches. I am a Roddy fan.
His Loomis is the question mark. for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
He really is.
In his character is so dry and nothing that it's hard to get behind.
Yeah.
Who, Loomis?
Yeah, I don't know how.
That's the point.
I'm
It's
not
supposed to be
shitting
like a
on
horror
him.
villain.
Yeah, but what
Right.
we're saying is that he's kind of an unknown to us, so we're not getting excited about him.
Yeah,
Kinda
it's
why I
hard
like
to
him.
connect to yet.
Feels like Undertaker.
Wow.
What?
Wow, your blasphemous mouth.
Is Loomis a giant, Brian?
No, but he's a big guy.
See?
He's a big man.
Is anybody a big guy who stands over,
Do you know he can paint? All those paintings?
Adam
Are
Cole?
done by
because
him?
He's so tiny.
Bet you didn't know that.
Who what?
All right, who won tonight?
What?
Although it was a go-home show
Sorry, choke.
vibe, I think the scoreboard does speak for itself. There was a lot more entertainment factor
Mm.
Yeah.
on the AEW side. That main event for NXT, bravo. But Karrion Kross beating Bronson Reed, we didn't talk about this, but Casey Catanzaro and Hayden Carter taking on Dakota Kai and Raquel.
Good match.
That was a good
It
match.
was a good match, but they didn't.
We
do-
know.
yeah, they
We know, Adam.
we know.
We know.
Santos Escobar
It's
and
not your
Jake
fault.
Atlas, they fought. I mean, here's a new guy,
Mm.
new champion, and he's fighting a guy he fought in the tournament. And no Drake sighting. I guess they're playing into Drake going to the hospital last week still, but Grimes and Priest, you've tried to make me care about that feud. Sorry.
Some
I'm with
negative.
Rob on Cameron Grimes.
You say
Ooh,
something positive about
Rob, I'll say something positive.
All right.
Rob, you have to pick one. Cameron Grimes or Joey Janela. Go.
Wait, what? Oh, which one do I
Yes.
have to keep, or which one do I hate the worst?
Yes. Which one gets four-load, pink slipped, sent packing, you're fired? And which one would you keep? Had to keep
Interesting.
roster. I know, isn't it?
Are you even? So you're insinuating that my despise for those two are equal? That my
I think it's similar.
no, my despise for those two is not equal.
Okay.
I can deal with what's his fucking face?
Joey Janela.
No, Cameron Grimes. I can deal with Cameron Grimes. I can look past him. The other one,
All right.
totally not.
What if he changes his hair a little? 'Cause
Who?
I know Joey.
Cameron Grimes.
No, Joey.
What about his hair?
If he changes it, because I know you said that you didn't like
Okay,
you
well,
didn't appreciate the bow tails.
I
bowtails,
never criticized the pigtails.
Oh, maybe Adam did.
Yeah, I did. I didn't care about that. Yeah.
Look, he's critiquing me, but
I-
he's on his phone right now.
I did not like. I'm doing something for the show, Jack.
So I mean,
oh,
yeah, I don't want to speak. I
can't even
don't
read
want to
the damn
say.
board.
I don't want to say bad things about anybody, but if you're gonna ask me questions, I'm gonna have to give answers.
Yeah.
So who's your pick?
For what?
do you have a
Never
pick?
mind.
For who on the night?
Yes.
I'll give it to AEW tonight. NXT was fun. I don't think it was
Right.
horrible. I think even the matches that you subconsciously shit on, Adam, I think was pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
Subconsciously.
okay, consciously. Sorry. Fucking.
Brian, make your case.
Oh, for the main event segment? No, for the whole show. Who won? Who won Wednesday?
Yes.
AEW.
Thank you.
They set up. I appreciate the fact that they set up the card for Fyter Fest for both days,
I like that they revealed
Yeah.
night 1 and night 2.
I do too.
and I'm very excited for that 8-man tag match. That's going to be awesome.
I mean,
Whoa.
but let's just be honest, by the way.
What?
When you have a 2-night event like WrestleMania was, after all the matches that happen on night 1 are gone, obvious what's there for night 2. So why not announce it anyway? What doesn't make a difference?
I think Daniel Price is smarter than this one. He says, "Okay, Rob, you either have to have Janela as a roommate for a week, or take a fist in an uncomfortable place from Roman Reigns. Pick. That's your two choices. Yeah, I'll definitely be in the
I'm
room
not
for a
shocked.
week. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just steal his shit when I leave. That's it. So, whatever.
All right.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even brought that up.
Award time,
That's
AEW,
horrible. That was-
NXT, marked out moments. Brian,
What?
you're going first. What's your marked out moment for both shows?
Oh man, marked out moment was. I gotta say the promo from Butcher and Blade. I like that they're talking more. We haven't really seen much
Butcher
of that.
didn't say a
Slurring.
word.
They're
He didn't say a
sl-
word.
slang-
No, but he
slurring
was
more.
driving, so at least we know that he can
But,
drive.
but he didn't say a word.
Okay, but Blade did.
Totally
Blade
done.
did a lot of the
Totally-
talking, so
totally
I like that. I like that they're giving more of a personality to them, and I also like that they're put in this big tag team match
Mhm.
for a big show.
Mhm.
And then do I have to do one for NXT? I mean, I'm already here.
Yeah.
Catering was awesome. We had Blimp.
You're such a
There's
cock.
only one left. It's like Blockbuster, but they have one here in where are we? Winter Park, Florida. I
Mhm.
believe that's where No, it's not Winter Park, Florida.
No, go ahead. You're good.
That evolved. Where am I? Where the fuck did the Uber take me? I don't even know. Someone else go, please.
Rob.
Thank you for calling on me. I appreciate that. So we're doing the marked out moment here.
Yeah, for both shows.
My marked out moment. I'm gonna give. You know what I'm gonna do? I like the AEW so much. I'm gonna take my NXT marked out moment. I have 2 AEW marked out moments.
Okay.
And
Wow.
my first marked out moment was
Yeah.
I marked out to fucking Britt Baker tonight. Fucking, she keeps me entertained the whole fucking night. And my other marked out is that no, I'm not gonna do it. Never
What?
mind. Nothing.
What?
Nothing. I was
All
so
right.
I was so
Marked out
happy.
moments for
I was
me.
so happy to see Sonny Kiss's tag team partner. I was so excited about it.
Marked out. Good. I
AEW.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
AEW's marked out moment for me was the Best Friends Omega Page vignette. I really laughed a bunch of times, and I'm looking forward to that. I wouldn't mind them dropping the titles to the Best Friends. I'd be over with that.
No, it was a good one. It really was.
Keith Lee, Adam Cole. So Keith Lee wins. He's going to go against Adam Cole. Of course, I marked out for that.
Yeah.
What we got on the board for marked outs?
I would say that those would be my real ones, but I'm just not in the real mood tonight.
No.
All right, marked out on the board.
Sure, I'll read it. Let's see. Joey needs a whole. Let's not talk bad about Joey, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, Stykler says marked out for NXT was the Mercedes Martinez package. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And for AEW, just seeing Orange Cassidy all pissed off again, something else. It was very cool.
Was?
A lot of stuff was cool tonight. Dana Price, no, I just wanted to see if you would actually choose a. Okay. Bus says marked out the return of Lucha Brothers, but don't get too hyped. We might have another travel ban, and Pentagon doesn't live in the USA.
Yeah, but he just
He
won't
was
go
the-
home.
He was there. Yeah, he'll just stay in Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's an easy solve, Bus.
Yeah, no, we're not going to have a travel ban. The rest of the world is going to have a travel ban on us.
All right, Petty
Yeah.
Towns. I'm going to
Yeah.
kick it off here. Petty Town for me on the one side is Grimes and Punishment Martinez. You showing me earlier what happened when you didn't actually show me. It's just like the
Yeah.
remnants did nothing for me.
Oh.
And my Petty Town moment for AEW is their WWE style booking. What I mean by that is the booking everyone theory for Fyter Fest. Some of these matches are awesomely built up feuds. I think Cage and Mox are good. I like where Hager and Rhodes has been going. I like Best Friends and Omega Page. There's a lot of matches. Jericho and Freshly Squeezed. So we're telling stories and we have those. And then it feels like, hey, because this is 2 nights, we need to throw everyone on this and make this go crazy. We're gonna have an 8-man tag, and we're gonna have another tag, and then we're gonna have. It seems like they could have done, and again, it's only 4 hours. They didn't need to throw everybody out here because some of these matches are going to be short now. Where I was looking to, it's 2 nights. They're going to let every match breathe. Now they're not because everybody's on the card. Again, it's a petty moment, but
That is petty.
it is. But I don't think
I
don't think everyone needs to be out there
And-
for it to be a great event.
In true Firefest style, maybe most of the acts just won't show up.
Ooh.
Oh.
I mean, that very could possibly happen.
COVID
Yeah,
going,
flights
Don't
and all
say
that.
it. Yeah.
wildfires of infection around
Petty
the country.
Town, Brian.
Yeah. Petty Town. I think you said it before, but it was during the promo when they revealed Brothers coming back.
Yeah.
It was a little too early because Blade was still talking and the timing was just off. But
and
so
and
that's-
even
that was just me being petty.
FTR's acknowledgement of it was
Yeah, they
off.
turned, saw them, and then turned back around.
They're like, oh wait, you weren't done talking.
So that was a little. And then my other one, I guess for NXT, the petty thing. You know what it was? I'm gonna have to say the whole Kyle O'Reilly thing. I didn't understand why. I mean, I guess I missed it last week or something. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I just didn't. I thought it was kind of extremely campy.
He's been missing. It was a way to write him back and say he's back.
Goodbye. It's-
Oh, this is petty. It's
It
my
is petty.
award.
I know
it's
it is.
fine to
It's
be
but-
petty.
very
this-
petty.
If they were all signed to AEW and they did that exact same segment, Brian going, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Well, that I'm not arguing.
All right, Rob.
I don't
Petty
have to
Town.
answer that.
My Petty Town for NXT. I'm just gonna agree with you on the Cameron Grimes. That was pretty petty. For AEW, in all realness, all seriousness, I was expecting, because AEW is trying to be the different brand, the different kind of, we're different. We're not corporate. We're not WWE.
Yeah.
We're out front. We tell it like it is. We talk to our fans.
Yeah.
I'm surprised, a little disappointed that we didn't either get Cody or Tony Khan with some kind of a either live or pre-recorded message about. You don't have to reference anything at all other than saying
They should be speaking out.
we stand with you.
Yep.
Kind of some acknowledging what's happening right now.
Have you checked their Twitter?
I don't care about the Twitter.
Well, that's
He's
a press
saying
release.
no, but he's saying that they should have done something on
I
it.
mean, this is
sure.
their bread and butter.
I-
Was their
I-
TV
I
show?
know. You're right. You're right.
Why not take 30 seconds?
Tony mentioned it.
I mean, the Bucks said something by not putting out being the elite.
Well, they delayed it. They ended up putting it out, but they also put a disclaimer out. But Tony did mention, someone brought up COVID.
Okay,
They did say it.
They talked about Mox. It was Excalibur.
Excalibur.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, he
It was
briefly.
not Tony because he wasn't on
No,
the
it
show.
wasn't.
He
like the whole press
what he,
thing,
so
right,
what he
right,
did
right.
was briefly address that it's a real thing,
Sure.
unlike WWE, right?
Right.
They actually just mentioned, "Oh shit, it's real. We all know
And
about
they're
it."
like, Excalibur, you wear a mask. You should do it.
But that's nothing. That's nothing like getting on there and saying that, as just getting out there and saying AEW policy is that we do not discriminate on race, creed, or color, whatever, and we stand with you in your moment of speaking out. And
Yeah.
that would have been
That should have been
It.
yeah.
right there.
Oh, you meant about that. I thought you were talking about COVID.
No,
Brian
that's
can't
my
keep
bet.
up tonight.
that's my
I can't
pay
hear
cut.
you. I had
I-
fucking
on-
Matt Bloom
I
yelling at me.
expected more from AEW in that arena than WWE usually gives us.
All right, Bus on the board, Petty Town. He says, would have preferred Balor versus Cole, memories of the bingo halls and the clubs in Japan. Stikes is Petty Town, NXT having Priest lose, and AEW the picture-in-picture that needs to go. Oh, he doesn't like the thumbnail. At least throw a substance that stains on Cody, not water. He can afford dry cleaning. That's Petty Town for Daniel Price.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
That's all I got.
What else could he be drinking though?
I don't know. The Kool-Aid.
Like red drink,
What's next? Are we
Red
finishing?
rum. That's the end of the show.
purple
done?
drink. That's it.
Well, that's
Purple-
it, but I
purple drink.
do have a big announcement I wanted to share with you guys.
Oh,
Those of you that are fans of the show, wow.
get
All right.
behind the
big,
glass,
big,
bro.
huge freaking moment. And
Go the
yeah,
other way.
You're
The fuck.
coughing toward Orlando over there.
The fuck.
All right, for those of you, and there are a few already that are on our Patreon site. We thank you for being on there. We're going to be vamping it up now that we've got the MOWP dojo going. We've got some extra interns and some extra time.
Yep.
So we've created 3 different tiers that you can support the podcast on Patreon for. Those 3 tiers are basically just like me, Rob, and Brian. There's tier number 1, which is like a
That's-
$5 tier. That's how much Brian's worth.
That's Adam. But-
$5 gets you a reaction shows for NXT, WWE, and AEW. So these are the pay-per-view reaction shows. We're gonna start putting those exclusively on Patreon, so that just basically we can maybe get paid for some of this.
Yeah, let's quit fucking around and just say what it's for.
Yeah, I like your honesty.
Yeah.
Right. Tier 2, the Rob tier, is $10. That gets you pay-per-view reactions and our watch-alongs. Our new mark-along series that we're doing, which is basically just wacky waving inflatable watch-alongs.
Yeah, pretty
Wacky
much.
waving inflatable wrestling watch along.
Steven's
Wrestling
Untitled
show
Wrestling
watch-along.
show.
Wrestling show watch along.
Anyway,
Mark that.
that
what it is.
$10 a month on Patreon will get you exclusive to those. You can watch matches with us, kind of cheap seats, MST 3K style.
Pop-up video.
Mark it
And
out.
you'll also get the tier 1 stuff of the pay-per-view reactions. Tier 3, the Adam tier,
That's not what they're called.
$20. That'll get you all of the above, $20 a month. Plus, you can request specific matches for us to do our watch-alongs. We're also going to do some movie watch-alongs, and we'll get you a free T-shirt of your choice from Marked Out Gear. So with $5, $10, $20, we got content coming your way all on Friday, Brian said, and we're going to hold him to it.
Well, Greg told me. So
Well,
Greg's
Greg's
been
your
disappointment.
bitch, so
Oh.
you're
That's true.
responsible
That's
for what
true.
he gets done.
Yeah.
True.
But thank you guys. Go to patreon.com, patreon.com. Look for Marked Out Wrestling on there. Support us in one of our 3 tiers.
Patreon.
isn't it isn't it REA Patreon?
REI.
REAON.
Patronage.
Patreon.
Are you really fucking this up? It's
You know, you spell it again.
PATREON.
Petri
Spell
dish.
it again for them.
PATREON .com.
That's
Pistachio.
right. No, now you said it right.
Pistachio.
I said it right the first time.
All right, this just in.
Popular
Big news
poppers.
from. This is coming from. Yeah. Okay. So Renee just clarified. She confirmed.
It is
that she
Renee.
has COVID. Yeah,
Okay,
she
so
just tweeted it out.
I just
Well,
want to say, smartest
you,
guy in the
Bengals.
room. I put it together.
Thank you,
Hey,
Bengals.
we wish you the best.
We do.
Yeah.
This is upsetting on a
Florida,
lot of
man.
levels. We just were a fan of them. Now we don't just have unknown, unnamed people. We have a confirmed face, a confirmed victim.
Yeah.
And I mean, backstage was canceled. We don't know if they were doing, what they should there. But this is like hell. This is like everything else, and
Yeah.
it's probably the beginning of the spread.
Yeah. Let's not lose sight of.
COVID's not gone.
Yeah, and I know we at this point we all kind of talk about it in jest, but let's be worried. This is a serious disease with a lot of serious things. When I say we wish her the best, I mean that
mean it.
wholeheartedly. Yeah,
Absolutely.
regardless of the story, she's a human being, and she's gonna go through. She could possibly go through some very intense moments. So,
Absolutely. I mean, and it feels like we're fighting on all fronts. COVID is still very real.
Yeah,
Black Lives Matter is still very real.
protests are still going,
And now speaking out is still very real.
and the Justice Department is getting attacked from the president.
Yeah. This is not the time to rest on your laurels, people. We need some change here on so many fronts.
Yeah,
I mean, if something good can come out of it, maybe some of all the bad will be worth it in the end. I don't know. But anyways, tune in next time. Come back for the All Elite Hour with Brian.
It's already up.
It's already up,
brother.
That's just amazing.
just the bad boy Joey Janela.
That deserves
and I
it.
couldn't agree more.
Yeah, the All Elite Hour. I've heard through the grapevine it's one of Joey's favorite shows.
It's the Great Reckoning Part 2.
And that is
That's
also
that's probably because I'm not on it.
yeah, that is also on the Facebook AEW discussion groups page, is where AEH is.
It's
in
really-
case you're not on YouTube.
It's really good discussion. It's not like I've been to other wrestling groups that was very trashy.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and you got in this kind of bloodbath fights for no reason, right? You're cussing at each other. I've had good debates on the AEW discussion.
well,
group.
the admins take care of that very well.
Nobody on there is a fucking asshole.
And if you want to be one of those not assholes that are part of that group, send the page a message, ask them for an invite, and they will extend it to you. And again, like Rob said, it's a good group. Lots of good opinions shared. No assholes. Maybe Brian.
Except for you.
Yeah, and they're not paying us to say that. So
Oh
No,
yeah,
not at all.
we're not compensated. This is not a paid. We are not paid spokesperson. Anyway,
you can't hold me down.
thank you guys so much for
Censorship.
tuning in. We'll be back next week for another edition of Who Won Wednesday. We'll be back on Monday for Rawsome. Brian's All Elite Hour. Check that out. Everybody else, tune in next time. Same smart time, same smart channel.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by U-Record Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.